Hello and welcome to my video presentation on culturally responsive teaching. Before we get into what exactly is culturally responsive teaching and some strategies we can implement as teachers, let's discuss and define some key terms. What is culture? The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines culture as the customary beliefs, social forms, and material traits that influence a racial, religious, or social group. What does this mean? This means that social structure, everyday practices, music, tradition, language, dress, all influence one's culture. Our next term, ethnicity. What exactly is ethnicity? Let's take a look. Dictionary.com defines ethnicity in the following way: a social group that shares a common and distinctive culture, religion, language, or the like. Now that we've defined two key terms, can we say that these two terms are related? Yes, they are. But why? This is because one's ethnicity often influences their culture. Why is it our responsibility as teachers to learn about culture? This is because our students will be able to be themselves once we understand their cultural identity. Self-education. This is strategy number 1. I will make it a priority to learn about my students. This includes making a special effort to form interpersonal relationships through speaking to them directly and asking questions, or distributing surveys and questionnaires that ask about their interests, favorite subjects and topics, and hobbies. All students should feel included and offered sufficient attention regardless of cultural background and ethnicity. For example, oftentimes students get mocked for having names that reflect their ethnic group. Teachers should put an end to teasing and ensure the child's name is correctly pronounced. My next strategy is peer teaching. In order to facilitate interaction and promote cooperation, I will implement peer teaching within my classroom. This way, students will have the opportunity to socialize from different ethnic groups. Guyana has a history of tension among the different ethnicities. Therefore, it's important to show students the importance of unity and working together for the common good. The classroom should be a zero tolerance room for racism and ethnic discrimination. Through peer teaching, they will have the chance to learn from each other and respect differences. My next point is representation matters. I will invite guest speakers, professionals, and experts to speak on different issues. These speakers will come from a diverse background. Different ethnic groups, cultures, and religions will be included. This will be inspirational for students to witness, as they will have the opportunity to see policemen, nurses, doctors who look like them. My strategy number 4 is exposure to international media. Show students documentaries and movies based on the lives of people from multiple cultures, ethnic groups, and countries. This will help to spread knowledge and dispel ignorant myths and beliefs we all might hold. Being exposed to different societies will help to build empathy and promote a development of wisdom within the classroom. My 5th and final strategy is exposure to current events. Discussions about real-world problems and issues should be promoted within the classroom. Students should feel encouraged to talk about what's happening in the world currently, as it's important that they are educated about topics on the global stage. This will help them to become better rounded and have a good and firm knowledge base about wider society. Students may even feel inspired to enter the field of diplomacy and international aid to make a difference in the world. Thank you for listening to my presentation on culturally responsive teaching. We all need to become culturally responsive teachers in order to nourish the minds of our students. Thank you once again and goodbye.